prepared. This is what it's like. Hey gang, it's your girl Major Key and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, you're going to spend 24 hours with me and baby P and see what it's like being a first-time mom to a brand new baby. I'm also going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks on how to soothe and entertain your baby, as well as recommendations and ratings for baby items. So stay tuned, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into this video. A part of my vlog got cut out mysteriously, don't know how, but just want to give you guys a preface. I started my day at 5 a.m., like around 5:30 a.m. I pumped using my Mom Cozy wearable breast pump, and I got about 3 ounces, which I had recorded, but I don't know where the footage went. Stored that in the fridge, grabbed the baby a bottle, and I fed him about another 3 ounces. He stayed up and he played with me. He talked to me from like 5:30 till about 6:30, and then in the next scene you'll see that he went down for his first nap. I usually go back to sleep once he goes to sleep, but I got a little burst of energy, so I'm gonna just take a shower and get myself ready for the day. And then that way I don't have to worry about it later on when I'm caught up taking care of the baby, you know? So I'm just gonna get it over with. If you ever have the opportunity to just get a shower and you know, get yourself ready for the day, just take it. Don't wait on it, because before you know it, you'll be caught up taking care of the baby and then you won't be able to do it. Just a tip for first time moms. Naps and showers and eating, get it in while you can. This smells so good, y'all. I got it from Target yesterday. If you're a fan of cucumber, it's the way to go. I love it. Definitely recommend it. 10 out of 10. And I use bio oil for stretch marks. It's really good. Smells really good. It's also good for scars as well too, and just evening out the skin tone in general. So you can also find this at Target or Amazon. But I definitely recommend this for not only postpartum care, but also during pregnancy as well, just to keep your belly moisturized. That mixed with this is what I do. Ponytail, and like I'm going somewhere. I need to wash my hair. I have to do that tonight because I'm going out tomorrow, so I would like a fresh washing set, you feel me? I know my hair is so tired of being in a ponytail. But this is what happens when you have a newborn. Ponytails all the time. Don't judge me if I'm looking crazy. Y'all know that I can get, you feel me? Y'all been seeing in other videos. If I wanted to, I would. But today, I don't want to. Come on. Come. You was crying? I thought you was gonna wake up at 9 o'clock. tired. I sent my boyfriend to the store to get me some caramel drizzle and some whipped cream because I want to make a iced caramel vanilla latte. So I'm going to take y'all in the kitchen with me when he gets back so we can make that and also make some breakfast. Right now I'm just chilling in the bed. I'm really sleepy. I ain't even going with y'all, but I'm scared to close my eyes because I feel like as soon as I close my eyes, Peace is gonna wake up. So I'm gonna just thug it out. So I got these sneakers just now, and look, they got them for the babies too. So when they come out, I'm gonna get them for him too, so we can match. And I'm gonna get him these right here. And I'm gonna get him these right here as well. Because I'm gonna get myself these to match with him. These to match with the other shirts. Oh, I thought you were sleeping, girl. Hi, Lola. All right, go back to your bed. No. Wash it out my pump real quick. Guys, just put them in a pot of water. Got its own little pot. I don't use this pot to cook anything. This is strictly for baby products to sterilize. And I just leave it in there for like 10 minutes. Alright, so I'm about to make me a big with cream cheese. And I'm gonna make the latte as well. Alright, so I got my cup. I got my caramel drizzle. I don't know how they be doing it. Would they be like drizzling it in the cup? But this is how I'm doing it. And I like extra caramel, so that's how I'm gonna do it. This is the latte stuff I was talking about. I got it from Target. Oh, I put it on the ice. Got my whipped cream. And I'm gonna drizzle some more caramel on top. And my liquor straw. Cheers. Starbucks who? Never going to Starbucks again. I'm making my own. I'm trying to put your clothes so y'all can see. First of all, I can't believe that I actually have a morning to myself. And it's 9:30. And I was able to wash and sterilize the bottles and the breast pump. I was able to make myself a breakfast and a coffee. I was able to take a shower. I was able to walk the dog. I did all of that without a baby attached to my hip. I can't believe it. Nah. He must have known that I wanted to vlog today. And he's showing out for y'all. Because I swear to God, I would not have him. But you know what? Let me not say that. Because usually what happens with me is I be in the bed until like, I don't get out the bed until like maybe like 11:30. Usually. And that's because when he wake up, I just put him on a boob. And like while I'm laying down, I just lay him down next to me, put him on the boob, and then go back to sleep. And then he'll wake up again, and then I'll do it again and go back to sleep. And then when he wakes up again at 11, that's when I'll get up. So maybe that's the difference. This time I gave him a bottle and I pumped this morning. And then I put him back on the boob when he started stirring, which he wasn't even really waking up. His dad said that when he started stirring, he tried to put his pacifier in his mouth and it caused him to wake up because he couldn't find his pacifier. So he probably still would have been asleep. But yeah, I'm actually very happy that I have a morning to myself. But he'll be waking up soon. Let's sleep at like 8:30. So I'm gonna say about 10:30 he'll be getting up. And then what I'm gonna do is, I don't know, should I pump? Or should I put him on the breast? I might put him on my breast so we can get a little bonding time, you know? And then the next feeding, I'll pump and give him a bottle. This is so good, y'all. Starbucks is never getting another dime out of me. I'm telling you that right now. All I have to get now is the little machine to make the foam from the milk. And it's lit. I thought about like getting pretty and stuff for the video, but I wanted this to be as realistic as possible because realistically, on an average day, I would not be going to put on makeup and doing my hair and put on the outfit to sit in the house and take care of my son. I would be getting up, looking just like this. 9 times out of 10, not even having a bonnet on. My hair would be sitting up on top of my head. And I wouldn't even have this on. I would be breast out. You know, gotta have them free so he can eat constantly. I would be breast out, hair looking crazy, lips chapped. Just taking care of my baby. But I decided to put some clothes on and put a bonnet on for y'all today. You know, but I want to chit chat with y'all a little bit while he's sleeping about how my postpartum has been going. So I've had a wonderful postpartum experience so far. It's only been 7 weeks. We'll be coming up on 8 weeks on Sunday. I haven't been experiencing any postpartum depression symptoms that I know of. I haven't been super tired or like out of it or anything like that. My pregnancy weight went away. Body smoking. I didn't have any pains or like any type of discomfort following my delivery. So I'm going to say that I bled for maybe 2 weeks, maybe. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. Ever since then, I've had like a discharge, what they call locia, something like that. My doctor said that it's going to be something that's going to be continuous, never goes away, and it's disgusting. It gets on my nerves, but whatever. What I will say is, for whatever reason, I'm sure it's not just me because I've seen other moms on TikTok complain about it. My underarm odor has been extremely strong. Like I can take a, oh, that I had a baby. I can take a shower and then 5 hours later I'm musty and it's crazy. So I haven't been feeling that. It's gotten a little better as time progresses, but in the beginning it was crazy. Like even my boyfriend was like, damn babe, what the hell is that smell? But I heard it's natural. They say that it happens so that the baby is able to find you or whatever. I don't understand why would I have to stink for my baby to find me, but okay. Baby weight fell off fairly quickly, and I think it's mostly because I'm breastfeeding. So before pregnancy, I was 200 pounds. The day that I left the hospital, I was 222 pounds. I would say by the end of the week of me being home, I was down to 187 pounds. And 7 weeks later, I'm still 187. And I'm trying to maintain a weight of 187 or maybe even drop a good 10 pounds because I feel like that's a good weight for me. I don't know how it happened. It just happened. And I'm very happy about that. I'm still going to work out since I'm cleared to work out now because I feel like I have a lot of loose skin. I have to get my muscles built back up. But breastfeeding, I think definitely helped with the weight loss and also the lack of appetite I had. The first 2 weeks of him being home, for whatever reason, I had no type of appetite. Like my boyfriend used to get upset at me because I wouldn't eat. And you have to eat and drink water in order to keep your breast milk supply up. And I don't know, I just didn't want to eat. I don't know what it was. And at first I was scared because I thought I was falling into postpartum depression. But I don't know. I just didn't have the will to eat. But now I can't stop eating. And it's scary me because I don't want to get that weight back. I don't want to gain that weight back. So moms, first time moms, after you have your baby, if you feel like you have no appetite, don't worry. Give it a couple weeks. It'll definitely come back. I think our body is just trying to readjust. Just give it some time. In the meantime, I would say drink Ensures. Make sure you're still drinking a lot of water. And eat small. You know, don't force yourself. Just make sure you're eating enough to stay energized. My sleep has been good. I haven't really been tired. I don't know if I'm still high off of, having a baby and I'm still happy about it or what. But to be 7 weeks in, I feel like I'm fairly rested. He wakes up still every 2 to 3 hours to eat. But what I do is when he takes a nap, I make sure I take a nap too. And that may be another reason why I'm still able to function and not feel so tired every time. In the beginning, each nap that he took, I would take a nap. Now, I just take one nap with him per day. And after that, I'm good until it's time to go to bed. It's not that bad. Don't let anyone scare you with the, oh, you better get your sleep now because when the baby's here, you're not going to get any sleep. Trust me, it's not that bad. You just have to learn how to make it work. After a while, you're going to learn exactly when your baby goes down and when your baby gets up. Once you get that down pat, you'll know how much sleep you're able to get, when you're able to get sleep, and etc. You'll know how to maneuver around getting work around the house done, eating, cooking dinner, taking showers, going to work, etc., etc., etc. So don't worry about it. Don't let nobody scare you. You will get it together, okay? You won't be exhausted. You won't be tired. For the moms who got more than one kid, you know, I'm not too sure. I can't speak for that. I'm a first-time mom with just one child. The baby's waking up. Other than that, a lot of the products I want to say that I had packed in my hospital bag in the other video, I didn't even use. For example, the Padsicles, which is the frozen pads, didn't need those because I didn't have like no burning sensation down there. So didn't even use those. The only thing I did use was the disposable diapers, panties. I used those. Those were amazing. Amazing. I think I'm actually going to use those for my period from now on. So convenient. I use the Peri bottle and I use a little witch hazel foam stuff to clean up. But everything else in that Frida postpartum kit, I did not use. So if you're about to have a baby, I'm not gonna say don't get it because every mom's recovery process is different, but the Freedom postpartum, the Freedom Moms postpartum kit is very expensive and you get very little product. So I would recommend for you not even to buy it. You can go on Google and you can go on YouTube and learn how to make your own Padsicles homemade. And just definitely get the disposable diapers, the disposable panties, diapers, whatever they're called. You can either get Depends, you can get the Always brand, and get your own Peri bottle, which you don't even need because the hospital provides you with a Peri bottle. I bought all those pajamas, didn't even need them. This was the only thing that I put on. You don't need a whole bunch of pajamas. Just bring one comfortable gown if you decide you want to change out of your hospital gown. If not, you don't have to bring any pajamas at all. But I would suggest bringing it because when you take a shower, you might want to change it to something a little more cozy and comfortable. Also, I want to suggest if you haven't gone into labor yet, once you get like 38 to 39 weeks, to start collecting colostrum, which is the yellow stuff that comes out of your boobs. Start collecting them into little syringes and storing it and also bring it with you to the hospital because colostrum is very good for the baby. It helps with jaundice and helps to get them started and stuff like that. And I say to bring it with you to the hospital just in case your baby doesn't latch onto your breast and you still want your baby to get the colostrum. You can just take the syringe and pop it in their mouth. That way you don't have to give them formula because when your baby is first born, they don't drink much. They drink like 1 milliliter of breast milk or colostrum, so that'll be enough to keep them full. Okay, baby's up and on the boob. It's currently 10 o'clock, so he slept for 2 hours. He woke up at 8. I put him on a boob just to see if he was hungry. He fed for maybe 10 minutes and then he went to sleep, so that's good. Usually he'll eat. I'll burp him, change him. We'll play for a little while, or I'll put something on the TV, and then he'll go back down. So we're going to see how that goes today. Speaking of being on the boob, I would definitely recommend anyone who's breastfeeding to get a Haakaa silicone pump. I'm going to show you what it is. Reason being is because your other boob leaks. I recommended it in my very first video when I was talking about things that, I'm taking with me to the hospital. And it has definitely been one of my favorites because my letdown is not really heavy, but it's enough. And I'm able to collect 1 to 2 ounces just from letdown in one boob. And with that, I can store it for later. If he wants a little bit more milk, I can give that to him in a bottle, or I can just create a stash using my letdown. So definitely make sure that you have a Haakaa silicone pump on deck. I want to touch base on breastfeeding and what you should expect. It's hard. Okay. Breastfeeding is hard. It gets easier though. It definitely gets easier. But the first couple of weeks, you're going to be frustrated. You're going to cry. You're going to feel inadequate. You're going to feel sad. It's going to be a mixture of emotions. You're going to think that you're doing something wrong. You're going to think that something's wrong with your baby. Do not get discouraged, okay? Especially if you have your heart set on breastfeeding. Do not get discouraged. Just keep on trying. I had many moments where I would text my homegirl and I would tell her, like, you know, I want to give up. I don't want to breastfeed anymore. He's not latching on. I don't know if he's latched on right. It hurts. My nipples are bleeding. They're cracked. They're dry, etc., etc., etc. And she would, like, you know, just let me know, because she had just had a baby as well. She would just say, like, you know, just keep trying, just keep trying, just keep trying to get better. And it definitely got better. You know, babies have to learn how to, the same way you're learning how to breastfeed, babies are learning how to breastfeed as well. So you have to be patient with them. Some babies come straight out the womb and latch on correctly, and they got it and they're good to go. Some babies don't. You know, some babies have tongue ties. It could be the way your nipple is. It's a lot of different factors. So I would definitely recommend, while you're in the hospital, to speak to a lactation consultant and have them navigate you on how to correctly latch your baby and how to breastfeed, so that way you're not as overwhelmed and as stressed. And, you know, just be patient. It is going to be painful in the beginning. I would definitely recommend getting some Lanalo balm cream, something like that, Lanalo. Keep applying it to your nipples to keep them from getting dry and cracked. And it also helps with soreness. And also just squeezing out some breast milk and applying it on your nipple and letting that air dry helps as well. If you ever need a break from breastfeeding, don't be afraid to take a break. Take a break, because like I said, it can get really painful. Take a break. Give the baby some formula in a bottle or pump into a bottle, whatever you need to do, and then resume. But definitely keep on going. It gets better. I would say after the second week, he definitely got better. As far as your milk supply, I will also say don't get discouraged about that either. If you feel like your milk supply is super low, then talk to your doctor about it. Talk to the pediatrician about it, or speak with the lactation consultant about it as well. But you shouldn't expect to pump 12 ounces in 2 hours for your baby, especially in the beginning. It's not going to be like that. In the beginning, the first few weeks, you're probably going to be getting at maybe like around 1 to 2 ounces per breast. If that, you may get 2 ounces in total. In the beginning, the first 3 weeks, I was getting like 1 to 2 ounces in total. And as the weeks went on, it increased. Now, I'm doing about, I would say 4 ounces in total. 2 from one breast, 2 from the other breast, or maybe I'll get 3 from one breast, 1 from the other breast. Also, I want to let you know, you might have a slacker boob. So like for me, in the beginning, my slacker boob was my left boob, and then the milk increased on that side, and now my slacker boob is my right boob. Don't worry about that. All you have to do is just make sure you put baby on the slacker boob first, so that way it can stimulate it to generate more milk. There's also some things I'm going to recommend breastfeeding mamas to consume in order to increase your milk supply. Coconut water is really good. I'm going to show you guys the brand of coconut water that I use. Oatmeal is also really, really good. Water, of course. And just overall making sure you eat. I've been buying the Quaker oat bars, and I'm going to show you guys that as well. These are the lactation cookie bites that I was telling you guys about that are really good. This is the oatmeal chocolate chip one, and then they have another flavor. I think it's caramel something. And these are the Quaker Oats bars that I get. They have other flavors, but my favorite is the s'mores. This is the brand of coconut milk that I drink. I like this one. They have other ones, but this is the one I like the most. And this right here is vitamin D3 that was prescribed by the pediatrician. I'm supposed to put it in his bottles because breast milk doesn't give vitamin D. Unfortunately, you only get that in formula. So for first-time moms, when you go to the pediatrician, if you're breastfeeding, they're gonna recommend it. Sometimes this is gonna happen too, where you have to take your baby with you to the bathroom, breastfeeding it all, in order to use the bathroom. Welcome to mom life. Here's a tip. Just keep the baby stroller inside. That way, when you have to go to the bathroom, you can just plop the baby in the stroller, park the stroller right there at the door, handle your business, and you're good to go. Or, another option, get you a wrap. Wrap the baby around you, handle your business, good to go. Hi. Hi. Change diaper? Feel good? Handsome baby. Hello, handsome baby. Hello, handsome baby. All done. That was diaper change number 2 for the day. And no, that does not mean that he only used the bathroom twice. His pee-pee pamper be heavy as I don't know what. So he probably pees a lot in between me changing the diaper. But diapers are too expensive to be changing every time he make a tinkle. So I let him soak it up, let it get heavy, and then I'll change him. For example, overnight, he gets one diaper change before he goes to bed, and then he gets another diaper change when he wakes up, unless he takes a poop in the middle of the night. Then I'll change it. If not, morning time. So every morning, I give him baby probiotic drops because it helps with his digestive system. Because my baby gets gassy, and especially with me breastfeeding, whatever I eat can affect can affect his digestive system. So I take probiotics myself as well, but this is also good to help. So he just gets 4 drops every morning directly into his mouth. You ready? Open. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's very hard to do, but I try my best. Ooh. It's all over your face. Good. I seen some moms said to put it on your breast and just let them, get it when they latch on. I might start doing that as well. But this is a recommendation of mine. It's Mommy's Bliss Baby Probiotic Drops. You get it from Target or maybe Walmart or Amazon or whatever the case may be, but definitely recommend. Say good morning. Excuse my wake up face. We're probably going to do tummy time. If not, then I'll just sit him down and watch TV. But I think I'm going to do some tummy time with him while he's up. Right? Want to do tummy time? Mind you, he hates tummy time. But let's go. To cover him up because my baby was cold and him got the hiccups. Another recommendation, moms, is gripe water. Mommy's Bliss gripe water. It's all natural, vegan, alcohol free. It's good for gas, colic, fussiness, and also hiccups. It's a lifesaver. You can use it up to 15 times per day, and instantly, any issues your baby is having, it's instantly gone. So if the baby has hiccups, you can either give them gripe water, or you can also latch them onto your breast or feed them from a bottle, and the sucking motion will help the hiccups go away. And also gas drops. Little Remedies gas drops works as well. I use it in conjunction with this. So if I was to give him some of this, I would give him some gripe water as well, and knocks it right out. They also have a nighttime version of this gripe water, which helps to put them to sleep. It helps them sleep longer at night. So sometimes after I feed him, before I put him down, I'll give him that as well, because he gets very gassy and it keeps him from staying asleep. Head to your local Target, your local Walmart, and make sure you pick that up. I take it with me on the go, just in case he gets fussy outside. We have it on deck in the house, always available. And it comes with this little syringe. You just fill the syringe up according to the measurements on the instructions and directly into the baby's mouth. Mommy gonna try to feed you again, and then we're gonna do tummy time, okay? Let me warn y'all now about the postpartum poop. I don't know if it's just because I'm breastfeeding, but my constipation the first few weeks was ridiculous, okay? And I had just thrown away my prescribed stool softeners for when I was pregnant, not knowing that I would need them. And I wish that I had not. It was terrible. I was in so much pain trying to use the bathroom. And when I finally was able to use the bathroom, TMI, it was the size of a baby's arm. And it has been the size of a baby's arm ever since then. Usually, my poops would be a nice, decent, normal size. Now, it's coming up out the water, okay? And if it's not coming up out the water, then it's like little balls that comes out and feels like death. It feels like I'm giving birth out my ass, okay? And I'll be on the toilet for a damn near hour trying to get out little pellets of poop. Mamas to be warned. Make sure you get some stool softeners, either prescribed from your OB or go to your local pharmacy and get some stool softeners. Get some prune juice. Get some apple juice to make sure. Don't get laxative though, because you're breastfeeding. I don't know how laxative will affect the breast milk. But prune juice, apple juice, or stool softeners, definitely recommended after giving birth to help passing stool be easier for you. Because if you don't, you will highly regret it. If any of you are worried about your sex drive, don't worry. For those of you who lost your sex drive during pregnancy, it comes back immediately. I know I had lost my sex drive for like the last 4 months of pregnancy. I was not with anything. And it definitely came back. Thing is though, it's kind of painful to me, at least. It's very painful to me. I don't know if it's because I had tore a little bit and got stitches or what, but take it easy when you are able to. He's acting crabby. I don't know why. What's the matter? You still hungry? You hungry? You want my booby? You crazy. The baby is sleepy. That's why he's cranky. I'm so tired. Where's my other phone? Once he goes down, this is what I mean, y'all. Get your naps in when the baby naps, because you will regret it if you don't. And I already lost my phone. That's crazy. Ooh, look at my baby following my hand. Look. Woo! Wow. Your eyesight getting better and better, Papa. Wow. Say false alarm. Who's going to sleep? You going to sleep? Because I'm not. Yeah. Say I'm up. I don't know why you're lying to these people. Talking about I'm going to sleep. Psych. Ah. You talking? You talking? What's up, Lola? You watching us play? You want to play too? Here you go. She wants all the attention. You're not the baby no more, girl. He's the baby. Look how he looking at her. He looking like, bitch, if you don't get the hell off my mother. Watching Elmo's World. You watching Elmo's World? Tell me what happened. Here. Huh. Shh, 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 shh. He's not a fan of tummy time, if you guys are wondering. I think it's because he's sleepy, though. Because sometimes he'll do it and sometimes he won't. Alrighty. Okay. Say no tummy time right now. You doing happy dance? Happy dance. Happy dance. La 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 la. He don't want to do tummy time. He want to watch TV, which is fine with me. As long as he's relaxed and not crying. He's really sleepy though. That's the problem. Look. But the crazy part is he really don't like tummy time at all. Like, he is not jacking that shit. I done try with him many a time. Sometimes if I take like the little toys off of the mama room and have him follow it, he'll do the tummy time. But that'll be for like 2 minutes and then he's done. I don't force it because he's really good at holding his head up and turning side to side. He even rolled over. If you guys see my last video that I uploaded, you'll see the clip that I inserted of him rolling over. And he's only 7 weeks. He shouldn't be doing that until 4 months. So that's why I don't stress it too much. But it's good for neurological development and cognitive development and stuff like that. But my baby's really smart. Right, PC? Say, leave me alone. I'm watching Elmo. Jesus Christ. Turn the camera off. I'm sick of this camera in my face. Today, I feel like he's way more alert. Like, something's different about him today. Now, the hard part is putting him down without waking him up. That was a fail. As soon as I put him down on the swing, he started screaming, crying. And now he's back to sleep. Hey, he's getting put down, whether it's in the swing, on the couch, in the crib, on the bassinet, or on my bed. We're not doing this right now. No, shh. When the baby takes a nap on you, that will be called contact napping, which is something that I do with him once during the day when I need him to get his longest stretch of a nap. Usually I do that like around like 4 or 5 p.m. and then I'll take a nap with him. Though I am tired right now, I don't want to contact nap because I kind of want to do other things around the house and not even take my nap with him. But if I try to set him down again and he doesn't let me, I'm just gonna contact nap with him. I decided I'm gonna just take a nap with him because I'm sleepy. I'm gonna sleep for like an hour. Then I'll be back. Say peace out. He started crying, so I put him on the boob. I'm still tired though. I hope he goes back to sleep because I want to go back to sleep. I think he's up. You up? Yeah? I think I'm going to try to pump real quick because my right boob feel a little full. Let's see if anything comes out. His dad is on the way back, so when he gets back, he can chill with him for a little bit. So I can either get some rest in or something. I'm gonna let him chill in his swing for now. This is one of the pumps I use. This is the Medela pump and style. I got it for free with my health insurance. It came really quickly too. Comes like this. And I use this nipple butter. It's organic. It's safe for the baby to nurse on right after you put it on. It's on so that way my nipples don't get sore and raw after or during using it. It works really well with extracting the milk. I have two pumps. I have this one and I have like a wireless pump and I'm going to show you guys as well. This one I feel like takes more milk out than the other one. So I like to use this when I feel like I need to really empty my breasts. But like I said, you can get it free with your health insurance. I have Medicaid. You just go. What I did was I just searched free breast pump with Medicaid, and then it brought me to a website. And then on a website, I just signed up for this, and it came within like a week. So if you have health insurance, Medicaid, whatever the case may be, I definitely recommend doing that. Because breast pumps can be really expensive, especially the ones like these. They run like $500-$600, so take advantage. Medela does it. It's a bunch of other breast pump companies that do it as well. I'm going to list the websites down below in the description, so that way you guys can just click it and go ahead and sign up. Bless you, baby. With this pump, I do like 30 minutes, and I usually get about 2 to 3 ounces each boob. With the other pump, I'll do like 30 minutes. It has a timer on that one. It has a timer of 20 minutes, and it instantly cuts off. But I do 30 minutes, and I usually get like 1 or 2 ounces with that one, depending on how full I am. Only thing I don't like about this pump is it's very noisy. It's extremely noisy, but it's very efficient. They also have a hand pump that I'm going to show you guys that works really good. It mimics the suction of a baby's suction. So that's good for on the go if you just need to pop it on real quick while baby is nursing on the other breast or whatever the case may be. Said the Haka, this pump, and the Hand Express Medela pump is 10 out of 10s. The Mom Cozy wearable breast pump, I would say it's 8 out of 10. Maybe a 7 out of 10. I just had him nursing on my left boob, so I don't expect too much to come out of that one. My right boob kind of felt engorged, but I could be wrong, but we'll see. But his next feeding, I'm going to give him a bottle. He has a love-hate relationship with the 4Moms Mama Ru chair, and so do I. Sometimes if he's full and changed and just relaxed, he'll sit in it for a while. Sometimes he'll even nap in it. Other times he won't. He'll start fussing. He'll give it like 5 minutes and then he's done with it. Sometimes I can put on the motions and he'll like it and he'll let it rock out. Sometimes I put it on and he hates it. I put on the white noise, he likes it. Sometimes I put it on, he hates it. So I can't really say I recommend getting the Mama Ru, especially for the price. It's about $300-$400. I don't know. I can't really say. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll probably give it about a 4. He's getting fussy, and he did about 10 minutes in his chair. That was it. That's all it's good for. 10 minutes. All right, we're on to diaper change number 3. I think you only made pee-pee. Didn't you? Yes, you did. That's fine. So the white warmer right here, y'all see it, right? As far as recommendation, if you want one, you can get one. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay, so this white warmer, oh, you can see it? This white warmer here is cool, right? I like it. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I would recommend it. Rating, I would give it a 10 out of 10. Is it necessary? No, it's not necessary. You know, if you want your baby to have warm wipes on their booty all the time, then sure, go for it. If you don't care, if the baby doesn't care, it's not necessary. Only because if you're on the go and you have cold wipes, you know, how are you going to warm them up? Now, what I do have is a portable wipe warmer, which I showed you guys in the pack my bag video. This right here, which if you want to keep warm wipes on the go, you can. This, I would give it a 5 out of 10 because the wipes get cold fast if it's not continuously plugged up to a power source to keep it warm. But it's convenient. It's cool. Would I recommend it? Like I said, if you want to keep warm wipes, sure. Is it necessary? No. Now, this Moses basket, it could be used as a changing basket or something for them to nap in. It's portable and you can take it on the go. I would recommend this. I give this a 10 out of 10. I would definitely say get this. My baby loves it. I don't know if it's because he's comfortable in it or what, but he really, really loves it. It's convenient. It's not too expensive. I got it off Amazon. If you check my first video, I think I included where I got it. I mean, not my first video. My nursery vlog. I think I included where I got it from in the nursery vlog. So just check that video out for the details. But I love it. A lot of babies don't like to be changed. What I usually do is I make changing fun for him, right? So when I bring him to the room to change, I'm singing him a song. When I lay him down, I play with him a little bit first. And as I'm changing him, I'm playing with him too and singing him songs and making him smile. And it makes him comfortable. So now he's familiar with this room and he's familiar with this basket. So he knows when he comes to this basket, he's going to have a good time and he's going to get changed. Now, when I change him, I don't change him on an empty stomach because what happened? Here. All right, I'm gonna give you something. I don't. All right, shh. Maybe you're hungry. Okay. I don't change him on an empty stomach because when he's hungry, he's fussy, and it makes it hard for me to change him. So I try to change him after feeding him, which is better anyway because then he gets whatever poops he needs to get out. Alrighty, I'm gonna feed you right now. And he's calm. So I have 3 bottles so far prepared for him. I got 2 4-ounce bottles and 1 3-ounce bottle that I pumped this morning. And then I have this freshly expressed milk that I'm gonna put in a bottle now and store in the fridge. He's acting like he's hungry, so I kind of want to warm him up a bottle, but I don't want to warm him up this 4-ounce bottle because he's not going to drink it all. So I'm trying to decipher whether I want to give him that bottle or put him on a boob, because you know once I warm it up, it's only good for like 2 hours, and I would hate for him to drink an ounce and waste it, because like I said, I just had him on my boob not too long ago. But I think I'm gonna put him on my boob. Ow! I think I'm going to put him on my boob and let him get a little sippy sip. Maybe he's just thirsty. Ouch. And then I'll save that bottle for when he wakes up again. I remember when I was telling y'all about your nipples are sore? Well, I'm going through that right now. My right nipple is so sore. It got like like the skin broke on it. So every time he's on it, it hurts a little bit. But I'm just gonna put some Neosporin on it after he finishes. And I just gotta deal with the pain. Did you fart or did you doo-doo? Another recommendation for breastfeeding mamas, a Bobby pillow. And it's more comfortable for him. He could be more relaxed. The more relaxed that they are, the easier they latch. The deeper that they latch, the better suction they get, you know, the better feeds. I just rest his head on it, you know, so that way I'm not killing my arm. Give the Bobby pillow an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 only because I don't know if it's just the specific one that I have, but it's a little stiff and it's hard to like get baby positioned and settled on it. So it's about 1:30. I'm feeding him again and he's falling asleep. So he's probably gonna go down for another nap at 2. And then hopefully he'll sleep 2 to 4 and wake up. So once he goes down for this nap, I'm gonna have lunch and then back to it. See you guys in a second. All right, so he's down for nap number, I think this is the 3rd nap or the 4th nap, I think. One of those. So while he's napping, I'm gonna store this milk and eat some lunch. So I got 2.5 ounces in total, which is cool because I had fed him prior to doing that, so that's fine. Let's put that to the side, and then if I pump some more, I'm gonna add it and bring it up. Wait, oh no, I'm gonna add it and bring it up to 3 ounces. For lunch, I'm gonna make me a tuna grilled cheese sandwich and some tomato soup. You woke up. You wasn't asleep long enough. You need to go back to sleep. FYI, he's only, well, he's not even 2 months yet. He'll be 2 months on the 15th. But he's not supposed to sleep on his stomach, according to the pediatrician, until he's able to, like, you know, control his movements for real. But I've been putting him on his stomach for the past couple of weeks, and he's been doing really, really good. And he sleeps better that way. He can turn his head side to side. So, and he rolled over once or twice. So I do it supervised. Sometimes I do it unsupervised. Don't take my advice and do it if you don't feel comfortable doing it with your newborn. You know, they say it's a risk of SIDS if you do that. Listen, I put my trust in the universe and in God. And I just have faith that my baby will be fine. And I'm comfortable with it, so I do it. If you're comfortable, I'd recommend it because it's good for babies who may have reflux. It's also good to help with gas. And like I said, it helps them sleep longer. If you're not comfortable with it, then by all means, let baby sleep on their back. Another recommendation. You see how he just dropped his pacifier on the floor? These are pacifier wipes. They clean the pacifier when you're on the go. It's a natural cleaning wipe with baking soda. So you drop the wipe, you drop the pacifier. You just take a wipe out. Wipe the pacifier off really good. Let it air dry, and boom, baby could pop it right back in their mouth. These are perfect for when you're out on the go and, you know, they drop on the floor. You're not near a sink or anywhere where you can clean, disinfect. Wipe it down. And boom. If he takes it back, he'll take it back. I found those in Target. 10 out of 10. Would definitely recommend. I have to put on clothes because my boyfriend want to have company. Like, I'm vlogging. I don't want no company in here. I don't want no clothes on. Oh my. This is another thing to get used to. Sometimes babies won't nap for as long as you would like them to nap. Like I said earlier, I wanted him to nap until 4 o'clock at least. And he did not do that. As you can see, I didn't even get a chance to start making my lunch. So just expect that sometimes, because it will happen. Am I going to eat lunch? Stay tuned on the next episode of Dealing with a Newborn to find out.
What's up, vlog? I'm just signing in, you know what I'm saying? Showing y'all I'm a good dad. You know what I'm saying? They be hating out here, and me and my boy be out here. You know, you don't need to be in my video and all that. You know what I mean? You ready to go outside and see the people?
I'm taking my food.
Yep.
Oh, I don't need. I'm ready to eat my food. Another recommendation is a little basket to put like your baby stuff in or whatever. For like when you like sit in the living room or like in your bedroom or whatever the case may be, you can just have everything you need on the go.
And another indication is have y'all a good dad.
Recommendation.
You know what I mean? Indication, recommendation, association. You need to associate with a good dad. You feel me? Come here, daddy.
You're not a part-time dad.
It's me. Right?
Anyways, so I got this from Target. So basically, I haven't been using it in a while because I've been trying to get him used to getting changed in his actual room. But I just put like Pampers, wipes. I put the little first aid kit in here with like his brush and nail clipper and stuff like that. The pacifier wipes I put in there. All of his drops, like his probiotics, his ripe water, his gas drops. I put like extra hats. I put socks in here, passies. I also put my pumps in here. I store my pumps in there and stuff like that. So that way I could just, oh, and if I have the monitor on, I have my baby monitor thing in here as well. So that way I don't have to keep jumping up to come to his nursery to change his diaper or to get something. I have everything with me on the go. So I definitely recommend. You can also get like a cart, a diaper cart, and store everything in that as well. These are the wipes that I'm using. As far as wipe recommendations, I'm using these and also the Pampers Sensitive wipes. These I heard was just Pura, like the purest version of wipes. These go good with the wipe warmer because they stay moist. What I noticed with the Pampers wipes is when I put them in a wipe warmer, they kind of dry out a little bit. So these are 99.9% water, and I guess that's why they hold the moisture. So if you're going to use a wipe warmer, I would recommend getting the water wipes. If you're not, then the Pampers wipes are just fine. All right. You want to tell them something? So Daddy took the baby outside, got me a little break. I'm hype. So now I'm about to make my lunch and enjoy myself, okay? I'm running out of memory in my phone too. My other phone that I record on, completely full. So I'm gonna have to figure something out so I can continue this vlog. I'm about to whip me up some tomato soup and my little tuna grilled cheese real quick. I like to put carnation milk in my tomato soup to make it creamy. This is my carnation milk. I had to put it in a jar to open it. Am I the only person that store bread in the freezer? Or nah? Because it be going bad too fast and I ain't got time for that. Play about that milk, do you? I'm not playing about that milk, boy. See, I'm not playing. Better? 3 p.m. Another bottle. And he's came from outside, so after this, he's definitely going out for a nap until 5. Hey, boo boo. Attempt number, I don't even know. This is like nap number 4, number 5. And he's still stirring. Let's see if he'll take like a 2-hour nap. Since he had a bottle, he went outside, got some sun, extra full. So I'm gonna just I was gonna put him in his crib, but they in the living room playing the game, so I'm gonna chill in the bedroom. So I'm gonna just keep him in the bassinet, but I gotta make up the bed, and I don't want to wake him up. So we're gonna try to do that. I had warmed him up a 4-ounce bottle, and he drank 2. There's 2 left, so I'm gonna just save this, put it back in the fridge. It's good for 2 hours, and if he wakes up again, then I'll give him the rest before I give him the next bottle. I'm gonna make the bed now, and then I'm gonna sit and relax. Okay, baby. I think he's gassy. That's why he didn't stay asleep. Let me see if I can just get it out by doing this. If not, then I'll give him some gas drops or some Greg water. Okay, boo boo. Let me go try to help you, okay? Be prepared. This is what it's like. Want to get some exercises? My poor baby's so sleepy. Come on, let's do some gas exercises. Ashley. Okay, ready? Paddle, 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 paddle. Paddle, 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 paddle. Pull and push. Pull and push. Pull and push. Paddle, 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 paddle. Gotta get the gas out. Pull and push. Pull and push. Nothing? Out. Gotta get it out.
What's the matter, baby? You gotta use the bathroom?
Damn, farting. Ooh.
You farting. Ooh.
Push.
Ooh.
Okay, let's go side to side.
You getting your whole workout on. I didn't tell me you was going to the gym.
Side to side. Bring me the gas drop in this little basket. Ugh, well, mommy want to eat her snacks. Hi. Get some gas drops. Wide awake. See, I'm wide awake. I'm about to give him gas drops though. I think he's feeling better, but yeah. I hear it rumbling. Fish. I'm gonna give him some anyway. You ready? Yeah. Yeah. You know you're getting something? You still hungry? You still hungry? Yeah? Yum. This is supposed to help you in as little as 8 minutes. You know what 8 minutes is? Say no. You want more milkers? You want more milkers? I'm scared to give him more milk because I don't want to get gassy again, but he acting like he wants some, so. Let's see. He wanted, so fuck it. I gave it to him. I mean, it's not like he's overeating. He only had 2 ounces. I just hate giving him more milk when I know he's gassy because I feel like it contributes to him having more gas. I'd rather a fed baby than a hungry baby. Right? And we'll do more gas exercises and see if he goes back to sleep and take a real nap this time. He ain't take a real nap all day. I think the longest he slept was an hour. But that's really how it be though. Sometimes he'll take a long nap, like 2 hours. And sometimes he'll take a 30-minute cat nap. Sometimes he won't nap at all. Right? Am I lying? But it's all right though, because that just means that tonight when he goes to bed, he'll probably sleep longer. But it also could be a bad thing because if they don't nap during the day, they become overtired, and then that's when they start crying, just being real fussy. Excuse the background noise. My boyfriend's friend's son is here playing a game. Yo, y'all gotta see how he's looking at me. I wish I could see how he's looking at me right now. He's looking at me like, what the hell is you doing? Who are you talking to? I'm talking to YouTube. I had to clear up mad space in my phone so that way I could be able to record. I'm still clearing out space. I'm deleting mad apps, all types of stuff. I have to get me a camera ASAP. That's on my Christmas list. A camera. His aunt is coming over later, like around 6, 7. His aunt from his father's side. So she'll have him from that time. So I probably won't record anything that goes on at that time. I'll just record when it's time for him to go to bed. Because I'm going to pass him right to her. And have my little breaky break. Got him bottles ready and all that. So it's lit. I'm about to pump some more too. Probably in like the next hour I'm going to pump. Tomorrow he's going to my mom's house. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but tomorrow he's going to my mom's house. I think I might leave him for the entire weekend because I'm going out Friday night. So I'm going to take him over there like Friday afternoon, early Friday afternoon, and I'm going to chill for a little bit. Up, all done. And I'm going to chill for a little bit. It's finished. It's finished. It's finished. It's finished. I'm going to chill for a little bit. Then I'm going to dip. Then Saturday, I'm going to probably go over there in the early afternoon, chill for a little bit, leave him overnight again. Sunday, my boyfriend said that we're going to go to the movies to see Black Phone. So that's why I'm going to leave him again over there. And then we'll get him late Sunday night after the movies. I hope he be a good baby. So usually after I finish feeding him, I know I'm off camera, it looks bad weird. Usually after I finish feeding him, I let him sit up for like 15-20 minutes to let his milk digest so that way he don't get gassy. That's a trick I learned. If he doesn't burp right away, I lay him down for a few seconds and then I sit him back up and then he'll burp also. But you got to be careful because sometimes they'll spit up. You wanna watch Stranger Things with mommy? Look, he's 9, yes. Okay. There you go. See? This is why the Boppy pillow was good, because he could just sit up and chill. Right? You right? Hey, boo-boo? You chilling? You gonna watch Stranger Things? Another recommendation is a bedside bassinet. Very convenient. It works well with babies that try to co-sleep with you, so that way they're not directly in your bed. There's many different versions. This one is a Millard. I bought it secondhand for like $60, but they have ones that like, you know, rotate, that rock, that play white noise, all types of stuff. The more fancier ones, but I would definitely recommend.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. You miss me? You miss me? Huh?
I want to know why you ain't taking a nap. He just did a super big burp, y'all. I wish I would have caught it on camera. I know he felt 100% better. Now you should really take a nap. You ready for a nap? He's so full of gas, he probably could float. I guess the gas drops is working. But he's still a little fussy, so let's see if we have to resort to Greg Porter. I don't think so though, because he would have been wilding. I'm just soothing him until he falls asleep out. Here's a trick I learned on TikTok to settle gassy or fussy babies. So you turn them to the front, place your arm under on their chest, your hands right here. You place them to your belly and you bounce them, or you go on your tippy toes up and down. Up and down. And it will help move the gas around. And also help quiet down a fussy baby. My hand is like this. Bracing him like that. And you can also put your hand under their neck just to hold him. He's been drooling so much too. I don't know if that's normal for a 7-week-old. But I had to put his bib on him because he drools so much now. I almost thought he was teething. Last time I did this, when he was fussing, he fell right asleep. Another diaper change. Yeah. Hi, girl. Hi, girl. Hi, girl. Hi, girl. Hello. Hello. You love to talk to mommy. You love to talk to mommy. You love to talk to mommy. Breastfeeding moms, be warned that your baby will not poop every day. So if your baby goes a few days without pooping, do not worry. The reason being is because the breast milk helps the baby absorb all their nutrients. Unlike formula makes them poop every day. So Peace probably poops maybe 3 times a week, which is okay according to his pediatrician. He's not constipated, anything. They come out regular. The color it's supposed to be, the perfect amount, and all of that. The only thing is, he said stop telling his business. You want me to start telling your business? The only thing is, his farts stink because of the breast milk, but you so funny. But other than that, 2 or 3 poops a week is completely normal. By the time they're 7 weeks, I should say. In the beginning, they're gonna poop every day, multiple times a day. Look. Ooh. What happened? All right, I'm standing up. We did it, Joe. We gotta go to sleep. All right, I gotta be quiet now because I don't want to wake up. So this was my 3rd pump of the day, I believe. This is when I got the most milk. I think I got like 3 from one boob and 2 from the other, if I'm not mistaken, because it came up to a total of 5 ounces. So here you'll see me just rolling the milk to get it all mixed back together because the fat separates from the water. And then I'm just gonna pour some of the fresh milk into the other bottle to get both an even amount of ounces. I think I was doing like 4 ounces each bottle. And then I'm just gonna pop them back in the fridge and save them for baby to drink when he wakes up. These are the Mom Cozy wearable breast pumps I was telling you guys about. They come with the 24mm flange by default. They're cool and convenient. It has 2 motors and it comes with a USB charger. They charge quickly as well. It has different settings. You have a massage setting, a pump setting. You can put it high or low. And I think it's 5 different speeds. I usually use mine on the highest speed to get the most suction. Here's the cord. You have to make sure you pop the motor on extra tight or it will not suction and you would think that your pump does not work. And once you get it on secure, you just pop it in your bra, make sure you wear a tight bra, and boom, you all set, ready to go. This is the Medela manual hand pump I was telling you guys about. It also comes with a default 24mm flange, and you have the massage function as well as the suction function. So you just pump the top part a few times extra fast and then you hold the bottom part down. He woke up again because he was hot. Make sure you're monitoring your baby's temperature for either being too hot or too cold, because a lot of the times when they're crying, that's the reason. I know he was too hot because he was sweating. His hair always curls up. And I know when he's too cold because his skin get like I can't explain it. I have to show you. But that's definitely important. I wanted to go pack his bag for this weekend, but I'm tired. I just want to lay in my bed. I finally got him to go down to sleep. And then I'm about to have company, so I'm trying not to exhaust the little bit of energy that I have. I fuck around, take my own nap, to be honest. Changed my mind. I decided to just get it over with. Can I be honest? I miss my belly. And I've heard people say that, oh, you're going to miss your belly after you have the baby. And I was like, no, the hell I'm not. I'm tired of being pregnant. This belly is too much. I'm hot. I'm bothered. XYZ. I really miss my belly. I was just watching a video from when I was in labor. And I was like, oh, look at my stomach. I got somewhere though.
He like being in weird positions, so.
He do, because it helps.
8 p.m. pump session. I didn't get that much milk at this time of the night for whatever reason. 1 ounce, 1.5 ounce, maybe 2 from one boob, and then let's see. It was how much? 3 ounces in total.
Okay, so y'all, this tonight was different. So his aunt had came over, so I stopped recording so we could spend time with her and stuff like that. But he was doing so good. He was so happy, just cool, calm, and collective. He fell asleep. Peace, I'm talking about. Peace fell asleep in her arms, nice and peaceful. And then he was hot, so he woke up or whatever. After him waking up from that, he was just cranky as hell. And most of it was because he was overtired. Because during the day, remember, he kept waking up from his naps. And then at night, still kept waking up or whatever the case may be. So we turned the AC on, tried to cool him down. Didn't work. Gave him a bottle. Didn't work. Burped him, didn't work. Gave him gripe water, didn't work. Changed his pampers, didn't work. So finally, his aunt was just like, just wipe him down and shit like that. Wiped him down, gave him a bird bath, moisturized him with some calming lavender lotion. He calmed down. He was chilling for a little bit, put his shirt on or whatever the case may be. Gave him another bottle, right? He was calming. He was calm. Turned right back up. So now I'm like, there's no way, something is wrong with him. So now I'm starting to hallucinate. I'm thinking like, maybe he got a fever or something. So I'm asking his aunt, I'm like, do you think he's hot? Like, does he feel warm to you? She's like, no, he feels fine. I'm like, no, oh my God, I gotta take his temperature, this and the third. Mind you, I ain't never take a baby's temperature in my life. And you gotta stick the thermometer up their butt. I'm looping up the thermometer and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm about to rate my baby. To take his temperature. So I took his temperature. It was 98 degrees, so he was fine with that. So I just chalked it up to the fact that he was just super duper tired. So I've been working with him, trying to get him to go to sleep since probably like, I don't even know what time. And he finally went down to sleep. Thank God. So hopefully he'll sleep until maybe 3, like he usually does, and wake up for his middle of the night feed or whatever. But like, it was crazy, and I was getting so overwhelmed and so frustrated. And for a moment, I just had to let him cry a little bit, just so I could regather my thoughts, and then come back and tend to him, because it really was a lot. So just to warn the first time moms, like, if you have to, let the baby cry and walk away. Just let the baby cry and walk away if you feel like you're getting overwhelmed or frustrated, because you don't want to make a mistake and harm your baby out of frustration, not being conscious of what you're doing, and it's all right to let the baby cry sometimes. So, just be patient with yourself and be patient with your baby, and just know that babies don't cry for no reason. It's always a reason why a baby is crying. So what I'm about to do right now is I'm about to take a shower, and then I put him in my boob just now, so he drained my right boob, but I'm gonna try to pump my left boob and see if I get anything out of that before going to bed. I'm gonna eat me something light, and then I'm going to knock out and go to sleep, because we had a very eventful day. Overall, he did a great job today. It was just this last leg where he was giving me a little trouble. But, we had a good day today. So, as always, I do want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching my YouTube vlog. Make sure you comment down below any videos you would like to see me do in the future. Any questions you may have or any concerns you may have as well. Like and subscribe. and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.